Hello everybody, this is Dark Souls Fresh Run, and we're still going. Keep forgetting that you can't just hold B and hit down like Dark Souls 3. Played too much of that. Need to get back into my originals. Anyway, we just beat the gargoyles and won the first Bell of Awakening, and where do we head after this again? What, the Gaping Dragon and Capra Demon? Hey, Oswald.
Well, my recommendation would be, are you, for strength build, are you looking to be like a tank or like a damage dealing strength build?
I'm not really looking for a strength build in general. Knight is just what I went for initially because I was expecting to do this completely alone and wanted something with high health early on.
Oh.
I was expecting to turn it, like, in the first episode I explained when I was creating the character, I was more than likely going to turn this into a knight spell sword that can use pyromancies because there is no points that I really need to use.
Pyromancy is just flat damage.
Yeah. I don't really need to put anything into stats with pyromancies this game. Other than attunement, that's just to get more spells.
Yeah.
I'll take my lift back down to Firelink.
Oh. You want to know what I would recommend if you're going to go with pyromancy?
A lightning weapon?
No.
That's what I was going to do.
Well, that's if you want to be a low-level invader.
I'm not really talking about, like, PvP. This is going to be a story thing. This is going, like, I'm going to get to Gwyn as quick and as fast as possible without much grinding.
If you're doing a story thing, physical is your best.
I thought a lot of stuff is allergic to lightning. And, no, yeah, a lot of things allergic to lightning.
No, but this is the key thing, is when it comes to Ornstein and Shmo, and when it comes to Gwyn, if you only have light coal, you will be doing nothing with it.
Good point.
Like either of them, basically.
I'll keep a good physical weapon for those two. For those three, actually.
Well, the thing I was going to recommend, because it's the way I usually go with pyromancy builds, is a quality weapon, because you have more points to spend in your stats.
What do you mean quality weapon?
And is something that scales with strength and dex. Like a claymore,
like a halberd.
Things like that. Claymore, halberd, things like that, yeah.
I have a halberd, actually, so I'll keep that for those two bosses.
If you want to run the halberd, that's cool, but the reason I was saying the claymore is because that's supposedly the quote-unquote best quality weapon.
Everyone has their well, most people go for stuff like that, like, they go for what's the best, stuff like I go for preference, really. Not to mention I like almost anything.
The only reason I ran the claymore is because, one, it's... Honestly, I really like the weapon. I played with it for a little bit, and its two-handed moveset is so addicting. Yeah, people always used to say stuff like, what was the best strength weapon and all that. It's like... Zweihander is still probably like one of my favorites.
Oh, definitely.
It's not by any means one of like the best in terms of damage output, but its stun locking ability is ridiculous.
I'm not so sure about that. I mean, that was literally the weapon I used to cheese through my entire first playthrough.
Well, the key thing I was saying is its damage is among strength weapon, like the best of strength weapons. Its damage isn't amazing or anything, but again, its stun locking capability is absolutely asinine.
I wonder, can I fast roll yet? I just put a lot into my stamina. Ah, finally!
Well, I guess that guy's trying to get summoned by his friends, so I'm not getting help in this area. Guess that means I'm not killing Havel yet.
Level 23, stat. Not fun. what's the word I'm looking for? Consistent. I'm not gonna level up much past 23. I'm gonna put a lot in my gear.
Yeah.
Just so you
Are
know.
you telling me then that I should wait or something, or?
No, I'm saying I'm level 23, and that's the level that you'll need to base around.
Okay. That shouldn't be too hard.
Well,
Because now everything's going into my.
I'm gonna be running a build that requires relatively low stats to actually wield the weapon. So.
I'm gonna upgrade my armor first because I normally die more than I do. You know, anything else? So.
My recommendation for armor would be to wait until you get the armor you want.
I'm not gonna change armor much in this game. It's probably gonna be the knight armor all the way through.
don't get yourself kicked.
Oh, if you're gonna run knight, right?
Yeah.
At least get the good knight set.
The elite.
Yeah, it's in an area that's accessible to you right now.
I know. I'm heading there right now. I just gotta get past this prowler.
Okay. And honestly, buddy, the elite knight set is like. I don't feel like using this term repeatedly is good, but it's supposedly, when fully upgraded, again, one of the best medium armors. Like, I don't like repeatedly throwing that term around, but...
Or like something being the best and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's not really what's the goal of this game, honestly. Like,
Yeah, it's not. Well, I mean, that was my goal in my first run through was what's the best, what's the best, what's the best. Fucking stuck with this Zweihander and like some sort of medium armor the whole way through. I actually think it was the elite knight armor if I think back on it now.
I wield that.
Feel much more capable now that I'm actually able to fast roll.
You have Havel's ring? Yeah, someone killed Havel for you, huh?
Yeah, I did not think about that. I didn't even need the put anything into endurance to die. Damn it.
Well, no, the key thing is, with Havel's ring and I think 30... Havel's ring, Ring of Favor, and 30 endurance would give you a fast roll with elite knight armor.
Like wearing no armor fast roll, or what I have now?
Confused.
Basically, like, there's
There's
three...
only one genuine actual fast roll.
Okay, then I would technically be at the medium roll. Because
Yeah,
there's three rolls total. There's the one where you're above 75%, which is the fat roll.
Yeah, fat, medium, and light. I'm talking about light.
Yeah, I'm not at light roll. What I call fast roll is what I normally always run, which is the medium roll.
Okay. So what I'm trying to explain to you is with the quality build that I ran, which was with Claymore, I used the elite knight armor set. So Claymore, Brass Crest Shield, and full elite knight armor set with the Havel's ring, Ring of Favor, and 30 endurance had a fast roll.
Nice.
So if you reach 30 endurance and you have a relatively lightweight weapon and shield, you can fast roll in the elite knight armor set.
Good to know. So that means I'm going to be putting more levels into stuff. Let me see, how many more levels do I need to get to 30? And I'll let you know where I'll be at in levels.
Well, no,
Let's see.
like, your medium roll will carry you through most of the early game with that armor set.
Okay.
So my recommendation would be to upgrade the armor and then put levels into your, mainly into your endurance, but also into your health.
Got it. So focus on upgrading armor and weapon.
Yep. Because if you have a medium roll, that'll that's good for like most of the early game stuff, especially with like a good armor set.
Like the knight armor.
Yeah.
Alright, time to summon Miss Useless. Oh shit!
Oh, are you fighting?
Yeah,
Are you
the
fighting the
butterfly.
butterfly?
I may Beatrice into the very wrong party. She's got a room full of plants around her. And I've got a friggin'
Jesus.
stone guardian coming up the stairs at me. Yeah, she's getting yeah, she may be dead. She may be more useless than I would have made her out to be. No, wait, she's killing stuff. She's got souls, and the big guy just jumped down, so maybe I can go down and help her before she dies and becomes the most useless.
Yeah, because once the big guy will kill her.
Oh, nope, he came back up the stairs. Never mind. I still have his aggro, which is good. She can deal with the plants. They're hitting her before she can actually cast her spells, because I hear them starting off, and then all of a sudden I hear her get hit. Just heal her real quick. Not sure if I actually
You can't heal bots.
Didn't think so. Well, she just killed another thing. And another thing. Okay, so now no more things are down there. Okay, she didn't take too much damage, but she'll still die.
You wanna know the helpful thing with most quality weapons that's actually like a good thing for saving for stats?
What?
Their scaling with dex is typically slightly higher. So when you get to 30 strength, their scaling hits the soft cap, and dex is 40. So if you're running a quality build, the end thing you would have is 30 strength, 40 dex. So it saves you things.
She just one-hit the stone giant. She hit a 318 on it and insta-killed it.
Jesus.
But she's almost dead, so she's gonna die in the last battle. Oh, look at the beautiful butterfly! Beatrice, you can start attacking anytime now. Beatrice. Beatrice, get... Beatrice, what are you doing? It's right there. Shoot at it. You're the only one who can. You're missing every shot. Come on. Wow. Missing every freaking shot. Okay,
I just absolutely dominated the Taurus Demon. I didn't even have health.
Nice.
I think that speaks. I've probably been playing this game a little bit too much. Fast. When you were away for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I played pretty much nothing but this game.
Nice.
And I have like 4 level 100 plus characters I didn't have before. I was just making repeated PvP builds.
Well, Beatrice not only proved me wrong about dying, but she's the one that killed the butterfly.
Yeah, I mean, she is the only one who can
useless.
kill the butterfly.
Well, I mean, I can kill the butterfly if I was a sorcerer.
The big problem that you run into trying to compete with Beatrice as a sorcerer is that her stats are like all into intelligence and nothing else.
Yeah, but still. Anyone who's a ranged fighter can really take on the butterfly and kill it. It's just, she's probably only useful with the butterfly.
Yeah. Well, I actually found out recently, if you only, like, whenever we went to fight the Four Kings, you'd bring me and Beatrice, right?
Yeah.
That's the reason she's useless in that fight.
What do you mean?
I brought her with just me a few times fighting the four kings, and she actually survived through the whole fight.
So what's the difference?
I feel like... Well, the big problem I feel like was actually with us, almost too, because the Kings is a DPS race.
Damage per second?
We would always be hitting situations where we would have, like, several Kings on screen at once. Whereas when I was fighting them, I would always kill one and then wait, like, 10 seconds for the next one to show up. So I feel like the multiple Kings thing that kept happening was what killed her. Because she can't fight them alone, but if she's, like, in the background and you're attacking, she actually does help.
Yeah. But that's the thing is, like, back then, we never, or at least, especially me, I would never have my weapons and gear, so I wouldn't be doing much.
Yeah, that's
and back
why
when I
we
used,
weren't doing.
and back when I used this Vihander constantly, like, through my first run-through, I didn't know she existed for that fight.
Yeah, she's in a weird spot for that one.
Off my cliff. I'm going to go down for the Grass Crest Shield and hopefully a Black Knight weapon.
Oh, you're gonna use the Grass Crest?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure what I'll be able to do about that Hydra though.
I think I'm summoning Sigurd.
Nice.
No, in this game it would be Sigmire.
Yeah. Wait, who are you summoning Sigmar for?
It's just a random near that's like in front of the Boars area. And it's not fully Sigmire because he has Grass Crest Shield.
Oh, it was a cosplay.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you talking about? I don't think the NPCs do that.
You know, I was just saying, he's in a full Katarina set with his Vihander.
Ah. Yeah, he needs the Pierce Shield to make that complete.
His weapon is very shittily upgraded, though.
First run through, I turned that into a lightning weapon. I'm gonna have to fight this one with backstabs, mostly. I don't think I'm gonna be able to parry this guy. Nope.
Halberd was the easiest to parry for me, but that's just a personal thing.
Yeah, the Great Sword is the easiest parry for me.
Yeah, that's definitely a difference in terms of, like, methods of parrying. As, our easiest, most difficult are reversed.
Well, actually, my worst is the Great Axe. I really can't parry him.
Same. I have never parried the Great Axe. Well, no. This is the weird thing. It's confusing. The moveset in DS3 is easier to parry than the one in this one. Because the easiest thing to parry up the Black Knight Great Axe in DS3 is his jumping attack.
Oh, you definitely.
If you can read that like a book, you tell it.
Whereas in this one, he just suddenly is in the air and crushing you with his axe.
Yeah, this game's rough about fucking parries with certain things.
I might actually try to parry that because he uses that a lot.
The only reason I find the halberd one so easy to parry is because he has this one thing that's a double swing, and I always get the second one.
Right now he's doing a bunch of the, he, like, spin, like, he does his one, like, turnaround spin and slashes, and he's using failed twice. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go back to backstabbing you, because I can block all the way through that. Now I'll try and I'll give it one more shot. Third time's the try. That's not it. That's your running jump. So, you know what, you did. Here you did. Oh, I got the halberd, even though wait, halberds are quality weapons, aren't they?
The Black Knight weapons are all mainly strength weapons, sadly.
Oh, never mind then. I was about to say, did I just get a quality weapon Black Knight rank?
Yeah, the Black Knight halberd, by all rights, should be a quality weapon, but all Black Knight weapons scale mainly with strength. The one that actually scales the most with Dex is actually probably the basic Black Knight sword.
If I'm not mistaken, there's a bonfire in here that I can use to end the episode. And I'll get myself back to... Where does this lead out to? I need to know. I've only been down in this cave like 3 times. If I'm not mistaken, this goes down to the Valley of the Drakes. I'm not going down there.
I got invaded!
I haven't been invaded once. I wish.
You do not wish in the area that I am in right now.
Where are you?
I was busy fighting the really heavy shielded knight with the channeler because this dumbass aggroed it.
Ah, damn. Alright, well. Anyway, that's it for this one. This was basically just, some boss and some item scavenging.
Oh great, he's a hacker!
Oh, fuck. You're screwed.
He's fucking invincible!
Anyway, leave a like if you liked the video, comment down any suggestions about weapons to use, and maybe it's something I already have, maybe it's something you want me to get. Anyway, 2 and 3, either way, comment if you want. Share around with your friends, and I'll see you in the next video where we will start off by the blacksmith. Possibly have already spent the 16,000 souls into the gear. Anyway, you guys keep being you, and I'll see you next time.